The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and the NFL playoffs are finally upon us. We don't know who the teams will be just yet, but one thing we do know, partner. Whoever makes it through to the end of the gauntlet ahead has truly earned a spot in this year's Super Bowl.
It's really what the regular season does. It gets you battle-tested before you take the field in these playoffs. Where it's win or pack your bags. And when we saw these guys in Week 1, neither of them were Super Bowl ready. But watching them now, I think both have a real shot at winning it all. They're gritty, they're tough, and they're ready for this moment.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Tight end wheels in the shallow throw. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First down, Philadelphia.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter, and he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Third and 4 coming up now. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's caught, he's got Brown. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. He'll take this at the 10. Making some progress here. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
Kind of a fun moment as a quarterback when you jog on the field in this situation. Hey, you know, weeks 1 through 18, they really don't mean a lick right now. It's a whole new season, a whole new sense of urgency, and he's got to lead the way.
He's going to throw. First play with Mayfield. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Irving here from the gun. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before before he gets really anything on that return. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love it.
Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That's it.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Barkley gets it on third down. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation, and he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. Take it in at the 47. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game.
Real. 180!
First down. Here's Baker. Buccaneers are holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Baker out of the pistol. Into a crowd, and intercepted. That is Smile Monday. He had to put some air under that one to try to drop it in, but that worked to the defense's favor as they get there and pick it up.
It is such a fine line in this league when you put air and touch on the ball. It is why these QBs around the league do the drill, whether it's on Fridays, the day before a game, Saturday, walk through. They always drop the ball in the bucket, right? They bring the garbage cans out and they want to drop the ball in the bucket to just gain that touch. But it also gives those defenders with that air a chance to make a play on the ball as they just did. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's get to that wide complete. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Great.
It's a sneak, Hurts. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Complete out to the right side. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He takes it down to the 33. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Handoff heading right, Barkley. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
Well, I think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
From the red zone on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go play fake with Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. Now that's not what the offense style about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
It's Hurts once again. Hits him on the end route. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways. But defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll run for it with Barkley. He dodged the tackle. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's good for the Eagles.
Barkley. He'll not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Hurts now from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal?
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returnable from the 1. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet. That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Irving on 2nd. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
He was brought down by
And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun, Mayfield. He finds Evans, left side. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Mayfield looking to throw on this 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Running right, it's Irving. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers facing a deficit near the break. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Baker now from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
20-yard gain on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a first down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Throwing again is Baker. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Adoree Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles taking over now late in the first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
It's now
2nd and 10, so at the 28. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's got room to roam. Arrives at the 40. Jalen Hurts. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
a gain of 59 yards.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. 2nd and 3 now.
Go, set.
From the pistol, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
For the Eagles, 1st down.
Great, set.
1st and goal.
I know you want
at
it.
the 2-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. It's a screen to Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 3.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Bucs getting their offense out there just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. 1st down, here's Baker. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll throw it. Makes the catch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the 2nd half of our wild card game gets underway. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the 3rd. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. 1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Let's get to that wide complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And an Eagles first down.
Go, go, go.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard
From
line.
the red zone on 1st. He was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Back now, pressure coming. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Good. Anyway.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
Pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs, just as they did. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Bradley Pinion
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Bucs on offense now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard
1st and 10 from the 41. Mayfield now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Air it out on 3rd. He's running for it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
38-yard line.
First down throw here. Mayfield. Right side, this is Abuka. And they make the stop. I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
37-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Irving on the inside give. Will cobble together a yard there. Cooper to Jean with the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Baker now from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Now Mayfield. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the third. Mike Evans with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Mayfield to throw again. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight end, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that two-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double-teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball. And they know how to finish.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Reaches the 40. Inside the 20. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
No touch up! No touch up! Anyway,
The 14-yard line.
Looks like they go an option keeper on first and 10. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Second and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Set. And anyway,
Barkley goes up and over for the touchdown. The Eagles push their lead to 15. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They can attack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got a man. Complete. And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the two-point conversion. He's going to field this at the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers and receiver Mike Evans headed back out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Throwing, Baker. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Baker to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Baker now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Complete to Bucky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Baker. Finds him over the middle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Hits him on the in route. And this one doesn't go far.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Bucs football, and their season on the line here as they trail. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Once more, it's Mayfield. That's going to be caught by Evans. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. Luka there to bring it in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 12-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. It's a Buka on the slant. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
7-yard gain. Complete to Emeka Ibuka. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over.
Great, set. 180, 180.
Hurts on first down. Dumped off to his running back. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Second and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On first down, Hurts has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Great. And anyway. No, touch.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Elliott connects there. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, here's Baker. Brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
The 43-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. Connects on the crosser. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Mayfield to throw again. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Irving. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Baker now from the gun. That one connects. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within one score in the fourth. So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
Did the Bucs get to it in time? Yes! It's Buccaneer football! First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. He'll look to throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Back at the 41-yard line.
Offense to the line. Second down. Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And this one does not go far. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. This from the right hash in a considerable distance. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On fourth down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This from the right hash in a considerable distance. And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him. And he delivers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. He's away from one. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And an Eagle first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running back sent in motion. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. A lot of mess on the move here. And he breaks the tie. That should have won him this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. One final shot here. And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games.